if you to put that game into perspective there in the first half, an awful lot of possession, playing some wonderful football, but just after 28 minutes you're 2-0 down. Is it hard to believe?
Yeah. And they changed the momentum from the team, from the game completely. This is also something that you have to accept then, because we tried to calm the game down immediately. We had been aggressive, had a few good moments in the beginning, but like always when you don't score in such a moment, and the opponent makes with the first goal, a chance the first goal, then that changes the momentum in the game. They get more self-confident. They know they haven't played well, or we have done it well, and then suddenly you're 1 or 2 up. Yeah, and then it's easy to play for them. I think then it's hard for us, mentally hard, and for them even easier. And we tried after halftime to come back in a game with 1 goal, but again, you got good moments where you couldn't score, and then after the third goal, I think the game is gone. Then you could feel the quality they have when they are in the flow. We tried then to stop it with a change, with a system changing, and that worked a little bit better in the end, so that we didn't concede a 4th goal. But overall, you must say the game was gone after the first 2 goals we conceded.
And Ralph, Lacazette's goal, the first goal, was a wonderful goal, but how much were you disappointed really about Odegaard's goal, the second goal? Was that more preventable?
Both were preventable, definitely. In the first goal, we had a scene where Jan Bedrick was not defending out 5 minutes before. He had the same situation where he was defending out, had a ball win on this side. In this moment, he didn't, and when you don't do it immediately and think it is easier than to defend, no, it isn't. It is definitely getting worse and harder because they find the players in the box. What we never do, but they do it, and this is really frustrating because until that moment, I think we played a good game. Yeah.
I suppose why? Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. Ralph, Brozier and Adam Armstrong both limped off. How are they? What are their injuries?
We don't know yet. Hopefully not too serious, but it was not possible for them to continue. And the signs before the game haven't been the best today. And hopefully we have not more injuries now, because it's coming a tough time of the season.
And Shay Adams missed today with an injury. Can you specify what that is and how long he'll be out for?
Yeah, a very strange injury in the hamstring. The doctor said he hasn't seen it very often, but we are not so sure how long it will take.
Does this change your approach to January, with 3 strikers possibly injured now?
Look how serious it is and how serious or how long they are out. We will have a look.
And just finally from me, I think we spoke a lot at the start of the season about how organised your defence were, and how few goals they were conceding, and you were very happy with the average. I think it was below 1 goal a game at one point, and that's 15 goals they've conceded in their last 8. Of course, 7 against Arsenal and Liverpool. But just your thoughts on that and why it doesn't seem as organised as it once did.
Yeah, but I think, as you said, we couldn't say that we are not organised, but in a moment we get punished immediately for the first mistake we make, and this is the Premier League. And today, as I said, we had a few missed players with suspensions too for such a game, plus the goalkeeper. It's not so easy for us to find the rhythm, to find the automatism, especially against the ball. It's all about details, and finally you could see that this was not perfect what he did against the ball today.
Thank you, Ralph.
Excellent. Okay, Duncan Wright.
Hi, Ralph. Funny enough, it was the first half. Arsenal hadn't played well. You dominated the early part of that game, hadn't you? Is it a feeling of frustration you didn't get your goal when your dominance was there, your ascendancy was there?
It's always frustrating when you know how good you can play and you do it, and the output is nothing. This is always frustrating. But especially then when you concede the first goal, you think it's far away from being deserved. But this is football. This is also quality. Yeah? When they come one time in front of their goal and find the right play in the right moment and scoring with the first touch. This is what we have to learn, and what makes it different between the top teams and us.
Thanks, Ralph.
Okay, Tom H.
Hi, Ralph. Just one from me. Can I ask about Caballero? I know he's not been with you long, but how did you feel he got on today?
I came for him. definitely. Couldn't help him more. I mean, had a few moments where he was really under pressure because we couldn't defend off. We wanted to keep them away from our goal, and I think in the first half we managed this because we knew when they're coming closer, they have so much quality to create chances that it is tough also for him then. And that's the reason why we try to press them high and keep them away from our goal. But when you could see the first two in a way that is too easy, then it's always tough also for him.
I know you said that the game was gone after the first two had gone in, but was there any frustration with the third one? It looked like Lacazette was kind of on Caballero and he couldn't really get out to it. Maybe not quite enough protection for him there, did you think? Or?
Yeah, you must ask the referee. Cannot ask me. I saw that he was reclaiming after the goal. I didn't know why, but maybe he saw a foul. I don't know.
Okay, Ralph, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much, everyone. Bye.